Hey everybody, it's Anthony here on Power Tools. And I wanted to kind of walk you through kind of a newish feature that Google Sites has to offer. It's called Google Sites templates. So previously with even the new Google Sites, you had to kind of start each Google site from scratch. There were some kind of workarounds and stuff that you could do to share templates of various websites. But now they have a template gallery, which allows you to really quickly and easily get a classroom website or a subject website up and running super fast. So here I am logged into Google Sites. If you haven't been in Google Sites in a really long time, this will look very different because there's two versions of Google Sites. There's the classic version of Google Sites and the new version of Google Sites. I don't even bother with the classic version anymore, even though I do have some websites that kind of live in there still. But the new version of websites are much more pretty to look at. They're much more friendly for mobile devices and tablets, and very easy to kind of drag and drop whatever it is that you want to do. Integrates with all of your Google Docs and Google Drive stuff, and just really great all around. So here I am logged into Google Sites, and you get to Google Sites by going to sites.google.com/new to specifically go to the new Google Sites. Sites.google.com, that's where you're going to go. All right, so once you're logged into Google Sites, you're going to see that at the top here, you've got this banner that shows you some basic templates that you can use. But if you click on Template Gallery, it's going to show you a whole lot more templates available. And it gives you a little bit of a thumbnail to show you what it kind of looks like. So the ones that teachers, I think, would probably make most use of are here underneath the Education Center. You might find yourself, if you're a tech coach or you want to create like a help center for your students, that you do this. Also do project or team, that would work too. But underneath the education tab section here, you've got a class one, a club one, and a student portfolio. And the class one looks pretty nice here. I'm just kind of seeing it. It's visually appealing. It's got bright colors and things like that. So I'm just going to kind of start that just to open it up and see what happens. This is the class template for education for Google Sites. All right, so this is what the template looks like here. And when you go to edit things, you just kind of click on it and do what you need to do. So this is just a text box. So you can type in whatever you want there. Add a logo if you have a logo for your classroom. Just add in whatever it is that the information that pertains to you. When you scroll down through here, it shows you the different sections that it's created. Class overview, you can give some objectives, gives you some ideas of what to post, some kind of spots here to add in some pictures and things like that. So all sorts of kind of suggestions for what you could do. Also has suggestions in terms of pages and whatnot that you might want to include. So as you scroll down a little bit, it tells you about you and things like that, resources, links, things like that. Up top, you've got links to other pages here. So like schedule, like class schedule or a newsletter. For remote learning, the schedule page might be nice to have like a suggested schedule for each day that the students should follow to kind of keep them on task. You can embed your class's Google Calendar in here so that they can keep track of assignments and things like that. And again, this is a publicly facing website, so this is not something that's just restricted for you and your students. It's something that your parents can access also. So that's good information for your parents to have as well. And then, like I said, down below here, you got your daily schedule, all that good stuff. Contact information in the footer. So again, it's just really easy to create. It looks nice. For those of you who may feel not comfortable making a website, this is a great way to get started. Then we've got the newsletter page here. So if you want to post, emails that you've sent home to parents, or instead of writing a whole email, you could just say, hey, check out the website for this month's newsletter or this week's weekly update, whatever it is that you have posted in there. And it integrates right, like I said before, with your Google stuff. So you could create it right in Google Docs and then put a link right in here and then click on this to open up your Google Drive, select it, and boom, you put it right in there. Super easy piece of cake. On the right-hand side here is where you've got all of your access to all of your stuff to embed and insert in there. All right, so you still have access to all the tools that you had available before with Google Sites, but now it's just a template where it's laid out for you kind of nicely, and then you can kind of put your own spin on it. So I thought that was a neat tool to be able to share with you. If you have any questions or need any help getting your Google Sites up and running, let me know. I'm happy to help at any time, and I hope you have a great day. Thanks.